There are many challenges associated with diabetes. It is a disease that affects not just the individual, but also those around him, including his family and friends. Diabetes is an autoimmune disease that destroys insulin-producing cells and can affect anyone regardless of age or gender. But can diabetes trigger mood swings? And how can this be managed? Understanding diabetes and your emotions. Diabetes is characterized by the body's inability to produce insulin. Insulin is a naturally occurring substance in the body that regulates the absorption of sugar by the cells. If the body does not get enough supply of insulin, sugar that is present in the system is collected in the urine and the blood. This then leads to unusual thirst, hunger, and frequent urination. The problem here is that these reactions of the body affects normal cellular functions. People who have diabetes will often experience strong and frequent mood swings. They could, for example, lose their temper, lash out, become introverted, or show positive emotions in a very unusual and chaotic manner. Outbursts among people who have diabetes can also become fairly common. The problem here is that they may not even be aware of these outbursts and may in fact even have no memory of it. When confronted, they could even react with guilt or anxiety. Sometimes emotions can be expressed as melancholy, wherein the person suffering from diabetes expresses extreme sadness. This show of strong emotions can be very unpredictable, something that can often surprise and offend family members and close associates. Diabetic men and mood swings. A study in 2006 showed that other than diabetes-associated disorders such as impotence, men also have to contend with mood swings. This is particularly true as the man advances in age when his levels of testosterone begin to decline. Combined with the rise and fall of blood sugar levels associated in type 2 diabetes, it would not be uncommon for the person to experience fluctuations in moods as well. Other than that, there is also a tendency for people, men and women alike, to feel anger, anxiety, remorse, and guilt as a result of their condition. This is particularly true if the type of diabetes they have is adult onset, one that could have been prevented by changes in their lifestyle. There are also other factors that may lead to mood swings in people who have diabetes. Knowing that the disease is something they will have to deal with for the rest of their lives can dampen their spirits, causing them to feel apprehension and depression. Dealing with mood swings related to diabetes. It's important for diabetics to frequently check their blood sugar levels. The results often hold the first clue as to what may be causing their mood swings. Changes in the diet, along with the proper medications, must be maintained to ensure that the person's health is at its optimum and that any fluctuations in his temperament are controlled. Getting the right information about the disease is also important so he or she will truly understand what to expect and what to do. Diabetes may be a lifelong condition, but mood swings associated with it don't have to be difficult to manage. With the right care, diet, medication, regulation of sugar intake, and exercise, there is no reason why someone who has diabetes cannot live a healthy, happy life and find success in his career.